The Vagina and You, an instructional film by your pals in the Republican Congress. The vagina is a dark and secretive place on a woman's body, hidden somewhere in the scrotular region. Only women have vaginas, so the vagina is how you tell between a woman and a man. Don't let none of them trans whatevers tell you otherwise. The anatomy of the vagina, it's a hole. Well, that's it, just a hole. Big enough to admit a penis, sometimes bigger if the woman's a whore. The vagina may seem simple in its construction, but inside it are wonders galore and horrors unimaginable. Inside the vagina are 3 magical buttons that you push with the penis. The first is the virgin button, a one-time use contraption. If the penis is the first one to get out in that vagina, it punches the virgin button, and it pops, and out comes a fountain of blood. So you know, if you have sex with a woman and she don't bleed, she's a whore. Then again, if she does bleed, she ain't got her virgin button no more. She just used it. She's a whore too. Now, you know what? All women are whores. The second button is the love button. If you manage to dig around in there with the penis just right and punch that love button, then no matter how mean or bitchy or feminist a woman is, it transforms her into a kind, tender, submissive lady, ready to quit her job, get married, and have a passel of your kids. That's how we got our good old boy senators up there on stage with their smiling wives and their skirt suits waving beside them. They punch that love button. That's why it's referred to colloquially as the GOP spot. The third and most treacherous button is the legitimate rape button. If a woman is raped for real, none of this, she was drunk and couldn't say yes, or she didn't feel safe to say no mess. No, if it's a real rape, then it triggers the legitimate rape button, and it tells the vagina to shut everything down. It's got these jets inside, like in a hot tub, and they spray acid like psh, and just cleans everything out. Now, a woman is supposed to receive all her buttons passed down from her mother. But wait, you might be asking, how does a mother pass on all her buttons? If she's expecting a sweet little baby, how's she still got her virgin button? To which my response is, la, 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 I can't hear you, I'm not listening. My mother was a virgin her whole life, and so was the Virgin Mary. La, 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 I'm not listening. See, that is how babies are made. When a man and a woman, one man, one woman, get married in a proper church, the bald eagle, America's stork, scoops up a little sweet baby, swaddles it up in an American flag, sends it on down to their doorstep. Now, if it's a Southern family, eagle wraps it up in a Confederate flag, puts a little trucker hat on him, tucks in a 6-shooter bottle of Jack, sends them on down to the trailer park. So, to all our honest men and women in this great nation, take a lesson from the noble, nurturing eagle. It is our responsibility to safeguard the vaginas of our sweet daughters, keep them virgin buttons intact for their eventual husbands. And to our red-blooded, good-hearted young boys out there just starting to get curious about the vagina, remember these simple rules. If she don't bleed, she's a whore. Sometimes you gotta root around deep to find that GOP spot. And if you don't get burned with magic vagina acid, she must have wanted it.